unit?
Yeah, it was fucking freezing. But it felt great.
Oh, outside? It never shut off? Yeah. Well, I turn it down to like 68 at night, but
My shit doesn't turn off either, but that's because I have an old-ass house
drafted.
with fucking 18 kids running in and out the whole day.
So Amy's going to Vegas this weekend without me.
With that girl?
Oh.
But
Send
she
videos.
tried borrowing some money from me because she screwed up and put a bunch of money into my account instead of hers.
Darn.
And then so I'm like, I'm not giving you any money. And so that's why she's doing all this to try to make some money to go to fucking Vegas this weekend.
I gotta set that up.
Yeah,
because
Casey, don't be a dick. Just give her some money.
when-
She's going to Vegas without me.
when my wife needs money,
We've done that.
she just takes it out of the account.
This will be the second time she's been without me since I've been.
I know, but we've done
And then if I say, "Why'd you do
When?
that?" She goes, "Oh, I had to buy this." And then she
One
pays for
time. This
that.
will be the third time she's
Yeah, well,
doing
I
it
gotta put that money
without
back.
me.
She's
Oh,
done that
twice with you
multiple
guys. It'll be the third time she's
I
done it
was
without me.
impressed. My wife got tags on the truck because they were due. And then she sent me a picture. I'm like, what the fuck is this?
Oh, Amy does all that stuff.
So she went down and she got a farm tag, which only cost us $900. That's
Well, I
what
looked
taxes.
at my accounts today, and Miranda had taken like $250 out of the Bills account and out of an ATM. I was like, just make sure it was you. Then make because I'd look at it, just make sure nobody's stealing shit or anything. Yeah, I had to buy the curriculum, the school stuff. I was like, all right, well, just make sure nobody's stolen it. And then I'm looking down through it, and there's all the charges for the school stuff. I was like, well, how much was it? It was $250. I was like, well, you paid for it this. Oh yeah, I ended up just paying for it directly out of the Bills account instead of paying cash. Just put that money back in the Bills account? No, if you want me to, I will. Like, all right. Or you can just
Where is
say,
it?
I took $250 out of there. Top of the other three.
Sorry, Bob. We good?
No, we're good. I gotta wait for that one.
Wait for which one?
Oh, it's on.
I think it does it automatically, which is nice. Welcome. Forgive my pizza.
Want to support those guys from Wichita? It's easy. Just go to thoseguysfromwichita.com and click the Patreon link. From there, you'll gain access to over 500 back episodes and exclusive monthly bonus shows. So, help those guys from Wichita spread the word. Go to thoseguysfromwichita.com and click the Patreon link. Thanks, buddy.
Growing up on the hip-hop music, just breathing that
No shit.
Well, in Wichita, Kansas.
Discovery, Roger, go ahead, throttle up.
Roger, 0G, and I feel fine. Capsule is turning around.
Thanks, Sarah. Some people heard it, some saw it, but the big question is, what is it?
Those guys from Wichita.
The loud boom, Wichita police say, was not an explosion.
It's those guys from Wichita.
Some say it sounded like a bomb.
It's those guys from Wichita.
One thing that is clear, the loud noise heard by many. In Wichita,
those guys from Wichita.
Push the button.
It's those guys from Wichita.
I'm over here now.
Ladies and gentlemen, up in the corner, it's Skin Man.
Hi, guys. I don't see him.
Good evening, you muzzle dipper pickle wickers.
And welcome to those guys from Wichita. Yeah, I don't know where Skin Man's at, so we have no announcer.
Weird.
No announcer today.
It's fine.
He actually called in sick. He did call me.
He's sick? He's under the weather?
No, he wouldn't. You know how he gets when he gets
Skin Man.
I got Skin Man today.
What?
On my
Okay.
way over here. He called me, which was nice.
Hey,
He's
bud.
like, "Hey, bud. I ain't doing it." It's like, doing what, man?
What are you doing? Yeah, what are you not doing, bud? What are you talking about?
I could go have fun tonight, but I'll pay for it tomorrow. I was like, "What are you talking about, bud? I mean, you coming to the show?"
Yeah.
Nah, I could take tomorrow off. All right. Are you coming to the show? Are you sick? If you're sick, stay home. It's fine.
Yeah. You got the COVID, bud?
Nah, my back hurts.
Yeah.
All right.
Are you drunk right now?
My back hurts.
It's just a weird. I said, "Are you coming?" He's like, "Well, I'm gonna take a shower. I might come."
Okay. So he'll be here. Just a little late.
He may want to just
Might
maybe he had an afternoon drunk thing.
Might be him pulling up now. I hear something else.
That's fine. Well, he could do intro us. We'll just start the show now.
Maybe he felt better.
Sounds like a train.
Maybe. I mean, now
What is that?
Well, it sounds like a.
What the fuck?
Maybe it sounds like a story. I mean, it sounds like a story.
Oh, with Skin Man?
Yeah.
Either way, whether it comes or not, we're here. So welcome to those guys from
Hi.
Wichita, everybody. Today is September 2nd, 2020, the year of our Lord.
Yes, sir.
Ding.
A bing and a ding. And we got Smoothie and Casey here, and we got Casey's Pizza here, and we got
That is
Mexico
delicious.
here
That's
from the
delicious.
butthole of America. So everybody made it. And yeah, tonight is a very special night. If you're watching us right now, you're watching us live on YouTube or on Facebook Live. If you're listening to us only right now, you're flicking the bean, listening to us on Podbean Live.
Right,
Or maybe you're not listening to this live at all. Maybe this is 4 days from now and you're listening on a download.
That's fine.
It could be.
That's also
Blew
fine.
my mind.
It could be 3 weeks from now, and now you're hearing me say this.
And now you're talking to me.
So
That's what I'll be doing.
either way, whatever you're doing, you downloaded it on some sort of app. We're on all those. But tonight's
Welcome.
special because it's the beginning of the month. It means rent is due, and also it's Patreon night. So
Paid,
we're
bud.
going to do our Patreon show tonight.
Nice.
If you guys want to listen to another hour of our show, because we'll be signing off at 8 o'clock on this free version, just go to patreon.com/those guys from Wichita. I mean, it's expensive. I'm going to be honest. It is
Right.
very high dollar. It's
up there.
Well,
It's a commitment.
it's for $2.99, which is a lot of money. It's a lot of fucking money.
I mean,
Hold on.
almost
I mean, when you say-
$300.
Yeah, that's $300, right?
Oh, I'm not even talking about the hundreds. Just $2.99.
Oh, you $2.99. I thought,
And
for
I know
the
you're
longest
thinking,
time,
for
I
what?
thought
For 5 minutes?
You're saying a minute, right?
For $2.99 a minute? Is
Like
that
a
what you're
sex
talking
line,
about?
right?
No, I'm talking about the whole hour plus 500 episodes plus all the other
That's
Patreon shows we've done.
way
That-
cheaper than I thought it was.
$2.99.
I'm with Eric. I thought
Whoa.
it was $300
You
or
could-
close to.
you
I-
could
know when it's
subscribe.
$2.99, you just round up. Oh, we always do this.
You could click play all
Maybe
on Patreon.
you haven't been saying $2.99.
Should I be? I've been saying
You've been saying
$2.99.
$2.99. That could be freaking people out.
That's true. That's the Spangles in me. That's the $2.99. Are you out of your mind in me?
That's
That's the
the
Renee's-
wrong way
it's
to
the
do it.
breakfast bowl in me, man.
yeah.
This
It's the same
podcast
price
is
of
in
a
a
breakfast bowl or a high dollar cup of coffee. I mean, I did see today. I went to lunch. I went to
It's an energy drink.
went to Del Taco.
Yeah.
And I spent I think $6 for
Mhm.
lunch. Not bad. I got filled up. It's good.
Right.
But I passed a Starbucks, and I don't know why there's. I mean, I didn't know they were still around. That's number one. So surprise,
They're
surprise,
everywhere.
they're there, and there was a line. I mean, there was a line, which was I don't know what
I
was
got a
going on.
Starbucks at my dentist's office, bud.
Out in the waiting room or in the office.
In the office. No,
They just
in the
pump-
room.
Yeah, they actually, I
Nice.
think, have
Yeah.
a Starbucks now in all the Dunkin' Donuts, too. So.
Yeah. I did go to
It's
the
true.
Starbucks at Dunkin' the other day.
Did you?
Yes.
I don't want your shit coffee. I want your coffee.
You're fine. You can go to Starbucks. It's fine. They're right there.
Can I still?
They're
have
at
a
that booth.
Are you selling donuts
Let me walk
anymore?
over to
'Cause
this cash register.
Did you go to Starbucks?
It tastes a lot. No, I didn't go to Starbucks.
You didn't go to the one at Del Taco?
No, I honked. I honked and waved at him.
Okay.
It's going to take you 3 hours to get your coffee. I'm just going to sweep around here, grab a taco, which I did. And I'm afraid of the taco. There's a taco truck, but half of me says I think they probably just take cash because it looks like a cash venture.
Yeah.
It's always packed.
Oh,
and
yeah.
the ladies that bust the tables, which are they've got 3 or 4 picnic tables out there.
Cool.
They're delicious themselves. So I really want to go.
Nice turd cutters.
So I did the classy move. What I did is I went to Del Taco and then parked in a parking lot and watched all the people
Watch them
eat.
clean.
Yeah, watched all the people eat at the
Other-
real taco.
The good
place.
taco
Yeah,
place.
the good place. And I was sad. I
That looks
teared up.
good. What's that guy
What
got?
is that?
That looks good.
Looks really good.
But the thing about taco trucks, though, bud, you wouldn't have been able to get out of there for $6.
No.
Oh no! It'd be 60. It'd be worth it.
Yeah.
I'm sure.
You want
Maybe.
a basket? You want a taco basket? They're
Well,
$18.
I'm still recovering from the last time I trusted another outlet that I should have never trusted. And
You're
still,
talking about your crab boil, bud?
I'm trying that crab boil, man.
Why don't we just burn that fucking place down?
$60 lunch? There's no one there.
I know, but we need to.
No one would notice.
But it's gonna come a time when we gotta go falling down. We gotta go Michael Douglas on these people because
But I was the
Ready.
closest I've ever been in my life.
we put up
when-
with a lot of. Is this a microwave? I got a microwave moment for
Yeah,
you.
I mean, throw me in there, man.
I
It's
think
fine.
it's time.
Throw me in there. I'm just saying that I don't understand that. I mean, I understand coffee. I get it. Bro. It's 12 noon. It's 12 o'clock. It's not. It's no longer fucking 8 in the morning. Now, I don't know what's going on with your fucking Starbucks. I don't know if you got 2 biscotti for 1 cell going on there. Then I'm not a fucking. I'm not. You don't have a sign. You don't have the big sign like the crab boil. You didn't tempt them in. And then now you're blocking the fucking traffic. I can't even get to my fucking Del Taco. And I'm still sad about the taco truck that's next after the Del Taco that I know it's gonna cost me $60 fucking dollars, but I can watch the nice butts walking around there and it'd be a lot better tacos than fucking Del Taco. I can't afford it. You already fucking Jewed me out of the goddamn money over there with the fucking crab boil, and now I'm gonna watch these idiots fucking going through goddamn Starbucks for $20 fucking cups of coffee at noon.
Hold on a sec. I think you got a little bit in there.
I don't even know if it
Time for 12:30 coffee.
boiled.
I put 45 seconds on it.
Okay, thank you. I'll try to wrap it up. But the thing is I'm already stuck in down money, so that's why I have to go to fucking Del Taco. Now, Del Taco makes a good taco. It also makes a good burrito. I brought a bunch of them last week, and you guys said, yeah, it's pretty good. And you actually,
Yeah, it's warming up.
3 or 4 people
Sizzling on
said
the
fucking
edges.
Taco Tico. Well, yes,
stab the
okay, it's a
middle of
Taco
it?
Tico, but I have a Taco Tico kind of burrito in my workplace town, which happens to be fucking Stillwater. And everybody else fucking runs around like a goddamn rubes. Oh, and by the way, I got a fucking parking ticket the other day. So thanks for that. Yeah, parking at where I work, it costs $157 for a fucking tag to park on campus where I work. Yes, do they charge fucking workers, essential workers to park there? Absolutely. They
Did you want the venti? Is that all you were needing, sir?
Might throw it back in.
Yeah, it's not
Take it out of the wrapper. Let it.
Yeah, I was gonna say, did you even put a full 1-inch slice
It's a
in the top
brisket
of it?
sandwich. I don't know how to heat it up.
You may throw
true,
a paper
it's hard.
towel on it. Make sure
There we
it's
go.
splattered.
bread's gonna
Between
be so
$30
hot.
fucking lunches and my goddamn parking ticket, I don't even know why I'm going to work. It'd be cheaper for me to fucking stay home, watch my dog go over to my neighbor's house and eat some fucking free chicken. He's the only one that's got a fucking right in his goddamn head. It's fucking just go find your own fucking food. I can stay home and I can fucking make goddamn money. I can just stay right fucking there. $6 for fucking goddamn tacos after a $30 fucking lunch that I got fucking Jewed out of, and then I gotta watch fucking people that can afford fucking Starbucks at 12 o'clock. And you know they've already had 3 or 4 at fucking 8 o'clock, and then they had, oh, Sharon, you brought Starbucks too? I did too. Did you get the 2-for-1 biscotti? Me too. It's really great. I hope they have some left.
I got a coffee and a Kyle Rittinghouse rookie card. Thanks, Starbucks.
So that's my microwave minute. I'm sorry to be so upset at the top of the show, but I mean, at some point, it's like, well, just make you a sandwich. Yeah, okay. I mean, I can make a sandwich. I mean,
You know the shitty thing about
not
making a
broke.
sandwich is?
Or
I've
bring
done
in a
it.
couple hard-boiled eggs. It's
We've
fine.
all done it. We've all brought our
Struggle through
lunches to work.
lunch. It's
What
fine.
the fuck is the deal with the sandwich that one side of the bread always gets soggy and the other side is hard as a rock? How
You
come?
gotta rotate it partway through the day.
Yeah, you got to flip it.
I stack mine on edge
You
too.
got it. Yeah, edge
What?
on edge.
Oh,
The regular-
you've never edged it, bud?
The bottom layer gets soggy. Then you just rip that off.
Yeah, that's not a big deal. Or eat
I
that
brought
last
it-
and decide
I-
if you still are hungry.
I had the big Macho Man Randy Savage cooler in the back of my
Okay.
truck,
Yeah.
and it's got a little tray in there, right? And that can put above ice, and it would slide around in there. Pretty
Oh, that's-
cool. Pretty
that's
cool
nice.
invention.
I like that.
And I put one of those. It's a big ass thing that you freeze it full of water, and it's supposed to keep the whole cooler not ice cold, but just pretty cold during the day. And I'm only going till 11:30, before I eat this sandwich. If I'm lucky, I'll probably
Maybe,
pull over
yeah.
on the side of the road on the way.
It's 10
Way
o'clock.
down there.
Time
yeah.
for a coffee
Yeah,
and a
pull
sandwich.
over. Get that sandwich out of that fucking cooler. But I put it on that tray. It's just my little sandwich is just sitting there on this tray with there should be no water or condensate.
It's wrapped.
Nothing
right?
going in there. It's wrapped up in the plastic, in the Ziploc. Good one, double lock Ziploc.
Yeah.
I laid
Yellow
it in
and
there.
green.
Fucking open it up at 12:30. The bottom soggier than it's like eating mud, and the top is harder than a surfboard, bud, which is pretty hard. You can float on it.
What was that? A meat sandwich? Peanut butter and jelly?
I
Yeah,
don't
what are
eat-
you rocking?
Tomato?
I'm not a fucking child. I don't eat peanut butter and jelly.
It was roast beef, wasn't it?
I eat peanut butter at home.
Roast beef and Swiss.
It was salami, a hard salami, and ham.
Salami was on top,
Black
wasn't it?
Forest ham.
It probably
Um,
sucked all the water out of the top.
What do you mean on top? It can't be on top. I mean,
Well, I mean, but
technically it's always on top.
but it was the last layer before the dry bread.
You know what I even did? I didn't even put the fucking meats in it. I separately packed them because I've had that problem
Oh,
before.
because you thought the meats were
I thought the
problem
meats
with
were the
sog.
culprit, but it wasn't. It's something's going on in the How come you can leave?
Why are you
fucking-
refrigerating the
But
bread, man?
I'm not refrigerating. How come you can leave bread in a cabinet or a bread drawer, like you call it at your house? How come you can leave it in there for all day, for 3 or 4, 7 days? I don't know how long bread lasts. 9 days. Fucking totally fine. Softer than ever. Open it up. Oh my god, this is softer than it was 3 days ago. This is great. Not wet, not soggy, not hard as a rock. But you take it out of that fucking bread cupboard and you put it into a cooler that's not that cold. It's not an ice box. And what the fuck happens in it?
Why didn't you just leave the bread out?
It's condensation, man.
Yeah, it's condensation.
From what? There's nothing to condensate.
The air.
Yeah.
Cold air can't contain as much moisture, so when it gets cold, it has to go somewhere. It goes into the bread.
It's colder in my house than it is in that cooler.
Well, then that's the other problem, though.
The air, tries to snuggle into the bread pores, and that's where it does. So it's soggy, man.
How's it getting in there?
Why are you coolerizing your bread?
Because
Why don't you
that's
leave
your
your
another
bread out,
mistake.
bud?
If you just open your plastic up, it could breathe. You can't close it in there.
And let's be honest, do you need the carbs?
Yeah, come on, man. Let's cut the bread out altogether.
That's true. That's true. Thank you.
Just eat the meat. And you're a mustard guy. I know you're a hot sauce
My
and
point
mustard
is,
guy,
how come-
which is great. That's a good American. So dip your fucking.
If you
Newton's
take
law.
2 slices of bread and put it in a Ziploc bag,
Yeah.
that's just a smaller loaf of bread. It's just a 2-slice loaf now.
Yeah, that's closer.
But
And
you
now
put it
you
in cold temperature,
Yeah,
man.
you put it in
No,
the cold
even if you put it in your truck on the dash and it's
well, then you got the
3,000 degrees.
sun. Then you got different
Yeah, then you're
condensation.
cooking it, bud.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but if you put a loaf of bread on your dash, totally fine. Can be totally fine.
Well,
Open
those
it up.
bags
It's
are
gonna
breathable.
smell funny.
Those bags are breathable, bud. You can't put a Ziploc bag. Ziploc bag is what we put astronauts in, man. Their suits are made out of the same stuff. You stick a human in that Ziploc bag, you send him to space.
I'd like to put a Ziploc over whoever
They're
invented
fine.
Ziploc
And by the
bag.
way, if you really want to know, you call those guys at NASA. They can make you a sandwich in space. They can make
No,
you
they
that
don't.
Casey's pizza,
they,
bud.
they eat hard bread, dude. NASA
What?
NASA dopes? Yeah, they're hard breaders.
I'm
No, I mean,
assuming
maybe.
that you didn't take your lunch for budgetary concerns. It was more of a you love sandwiches.
No, it's always it
Because
revolves around budget, but the problem is you end up going to get a slice of pizza because you're not full from a sandwich.
Right.
You can make a 30-foot tall sandwich. And
The problem
Yeah,
is
you
you
just-
made a $8 sandwich for your budget lunch. Hard salami and Black Forest ham?
Yeah,
I'm not.
What
talking,
sort of upper middle class world are you living
This
in,
is
man?
Aldi's brand.
Did you go
bud.
to the
This
deli?
Is,
Doesn't
You went to
matter.
the deli.
this is day old.
I'll take
Not a
2.5 pounds of this.
the hog's head. Not that. No, not that. The hog's
Boar's head, please. Yes. The boar's head black. Yeah.
Yeah.
I want it a number 7 slice this time, Jim.
I'm gonna be honest. It's probably more
The
expensive
7,
than
okay,
going
I gotta move the.
going
Well,
to Subway.
That's fine. I'll move the fence over for you because you've been here quite a bit. You want the cheese at a 7 too?
I've tried to get
You
around
don't
it,
make it
Eric.
3
Conrad?
pounds. I'm going to make 2
3 pounds.
sandwiches.
Okay.
I've even tried the bit where you toast it. You ever do that? Toast a sandwich bread? I mean, you've used
Never
toast.
to take
You
it
don't
later.
toast it and
and
then
then eat
later.
it later.
I've tried
That's the
that.
worst thing
No.
ever.
And even then, it makes it soggy
Well,
on
it's
the
wet.
inside.
Yes.
All right. Here's the key. A, stop buying the hard salami and Black Forest ham.
Thank you.
If you're going to eat it at home where it's going to
Okay,
taste
why don't
good.
you pitch me on Uncrustables there, Mr. Fucking Corporate? Huh? Why don't you pitch
That
me on?
might be your
What are
answer.
they doing? The bread's softer than ever, and it's in a refrigerator.
I know.
What you need to do,
Just buy those.
take your delicious $14.33 salami and ham sandwich.
Okay.
What type of cheese? Gouda, probably?
Oh yeah. if
A
it's
nice Havarti?
Munster.
A dill Havarti?
Okay. I love that.
Take that sandwich, wrap it in a paper towel, then put it in the baggie. Done.
No, you know what? I love exactly everything he said except for the last
you do
part.
paper
tortillas.
towel would
Wrap
dry
it up.
up.
No, wrap it up and throw it right out the fucking window because you don't eat that shit. You don't eat that shit. You eat. Casey's like a man. Stop by and get you a $30 crab boil. Then see how you're out at life. Then you won't eat lunch for a week.
Yeah, if you want a sandwich for lunch, just
Lose
fucking-
weight.
Just go to the gas station, get you one of those dollar packs of Earl Budding named meats
Yeah.
and a loaf of bread. That's $2. Fresh bread, fresh Earl Budding processed meats.
Right.
Anyways, Patreon's $2.99. If you guys want to listen.
Which is cheaper than your sandwich, by the way. So just
But I'm not.
join
When
up.
I say salami, you're thinking I'm Boar's Head. I'm not Boar's Head.
Dude, if it's a
I'm-
hard salami, you're
Yeah.
talking 7 to 8
and you
a
added the,
pound.
you added the
No,
Black
Great
Forest
Value
ham.
makes the discs, man. Salami discs. You've seen those, right?
Yeah,
They're like little frisbees.
They get cut off of
No,
a.
man.
They get cut off of
And
a
it
pretty
doesn't
good.
taste like it tastes just like the ham.
It's bologna.
What
Pickled
was,
bologna.
what was your side? Peel and eat shrimp?
Barbecue chips. I had barbecue chips.
Were they the gourmet kind?
No, they were the Great Value kind, but
They're kettle cooked.
they were in the cooler too. By the way, fresher than ever.
Well, yeah.
The chips.
I mean, they
They've
were
got
open.
a protective
Bread
layer
has
of
moisture
oils.
in it.
I don't understand what the
Bread
fuck
They
you
were
guys-
open. You just poured them in the tray.
No, the bag was open. And I put a little chip clip on there.
No, that's
It's
so
just
it's not
cool
open.
chips, bud.
Well, that's what they're
What I'm
invented
saying
for.
is, I have a fucking vacuum sealed envelope sandwich that somehow is getting all the air in the world in it.
There's humidity in that
Not
air.
good, no, yeah.
Shouldn't it,
gets
be
cold.
It should change everything else, though. How come the only thing's changing is this small sandwich
But-
universe?
The bottom
because it's
piece
in
is
the-
sucking the water out of the top piece, man.
You have an inverter for your truck. You know why? Because we had that sweet George Foreman plugged in to
Yeah.
make you sweet treats.
Yes.
We ate that for,
We
for a
almost
month.
lost our
Well,
lives.
sure we
driving
did.
around.
Sure we did several times and almost burst into flames. It was a horrible mistake, but you still have an inverter in there. So get you a dehumidifier, put it, a small one, put it in your cooler. Done deal. Bud.
Do they
Or
make battery powered?
just be a man, put it in a plastic, put it in a freaking, paper bag and sit it in the passenger seat. You don't get a
No, it
hot
gets
sandwich.
hot, man.
It's fine. It's
No,
hot.
it's really hot. You leave a baby in there, dead.
In the bag? You
Don't you
can't
like
put a
a
baby
hot,
in
you
a
don't
bag,
like a hot
bud.
ham and cheese?
And now I got a ham and
Just-
cheese melt.
Next time you go get your
I
meat
do,
at
but
the Dillard's butcher shop,
Right.
just tell Jim, hey, give me some butcher paper, and then start wrapping it in butcher paper.
Do you not remember the zoo lunch when you had to go to the field trip at the zoo and they wouldn't let you bring a cooler?
I was
It
always
had
a
to be,
loser kid. Yeah.
It
I
had
do
to be the
remember.
paper bag, and then by the time you ate that thing, it was like a dripping warm sandwich. The chips were great.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
cheese is always kind of melted.
Melted.
to the
Oh,
meat.
it was awesome.
Yeah.
Those were my favorite. You'd fold it in half
Yeah.
and eat it like a taco.
Oh.
Hey, one
And if you're a
visit,
daring guy, you put mayonnaise on it
Oh, yeah.
beforehand to see if
Yeah.
it's gonna make you sick.
Oh, I
the
love
next
it.
day.
I always had mayonnaise on
roll
mine.
them
Got
dice.
some extra tang.
Roll them dice, bud. Now here's the thing: you can
It's like-
fix this whole
Is that
thing.
Virginia.
vinegar mayonnaise?
All you gotta do is go through the drive-through one time at Arby's
Yeah.
and order a big Montana. Well,
Sure.
that comes in not only the paper that Eric's talking about, okay, the butcher paper,
Yeah.
but it's also tucked into like a little box, kind of like a Big Mac box. Now you got double the protection for your sandwich.
He's
But
just trying to get you to
I'm
go to
going
Arby's.
back to now. I'm going to Arby's, bud.
Well, no, just eat that sandwich, and the next day save your wrappings, put your sandwich
Yeah,
back in
start
there.
saving those
But,
wrappings. That
yeah,
wax
man.
paper, man.
As far as wrappings, and we've already talked about Tupperware. I got all the wrappings. I got all
That's
the
not-
cellophane. I got aluminum foil out the ass. You couldn't believe how
Yeah,
much
that
aluminum foil I
won't
got.
be good for this.
I got
situation.
good.
fucking the butcher paper. I
You
got
ever
the
have-
wax paper. I got all the papers. Believe me, my wife has bought it and stored it somewhere.
Okay, well, just find it, and then just
It all
make-
does the same thing. It's all the
You
same.
haven't experienced all of them. You can't sit there and tell me
It's
you
all
have.
the same. I've
It's-
tried everything.
It's not the you've got to airtight. So all the humidity in the air that's in there, as soon as it gets cold, the humidity has to leave the air because it can't. The air can't maintain it.
Yeah.
Can't
so
it
it's
just
gotta go-
stay air? Can't you just be air? Why
No.
is why
It's
is
still
the air?
air. It
they
has to
leave all the-
release.
blow
It's
air in the bag.
condensation, man.
You cooled it down, bro.
What the fuck do you keep talking about? That's for drinks, bud.
No.
Condensation's a drink term.
It's a heat
We're
exchange
talking- I'm
from
talking
hot
about
to
foods.
cold or cold to hot.
Well, look here. Fill the outside of my Coke.
okay. That's not.
Fill the outside of my Coke. That's condensation. You feel that?
That's a drink.
right.
That's drink
right.
talk.
But that's food, man. Same thing. This was cold. Now I came into a little bit warmer room, and I'm drinking it.
I
It's open.
usually bring a can of soup, but I send them all to fucking Wisconsin for
Fucking
people to launch it.
lunch though, man. Swing that thing. Fucking.
I gotta listen to him talk. How many years has he been
I
president?
made the mistake.
100?
I made the mistake of telling you about this, but it's not a mistake. It's actually it's hilarious.
He's been president for nearly 4 years
Almost
now.
4 years.
Yeah.
Yes.
This will be the first time we've ever
Played
really
anything?
referenced.
Best 4 years of my life.
Well,
It's
everything.
water. And then they have cans of soup. Soup. And they throw the cans of soup. That's better than a brick because you can't throw a brick. It's too heavy. But a can of soup, you can really put some power into that, right? And then when they get caught, they say, no, this is soup for my family. They're so innocent. This is soup for my family. It's incredible. And you have people coming over with bags of soup, big bags of soup, and they lay it on the ground, and the anarchists take it and they start throwing.
Are they
Cheap?
anarchists or Antifa?
We're talking soup, man.
Oh man.
See, now I cheered you up. Your day was shit.
Well, if you want to fucking hurt a cop, why don't you just make a sandwich in the morning as an Antifa sandwich? I don't know what's got on there.
Right.
Probably a little bit of lettuce, maybe tomato, whatever.
Okay.
Put it in a Ziploc bag. Put it in your truck,
Yeah.
even in a cooler.
Right.
Take it with you, and one side of that fucking sandwich will be harder than a brick. Just throw that.
Oh well, you could fling it.
I
Yeah,
want
you
you
can
to
frisbee it.
do a science experiment tomorrow. I want you to make your sandwich and then put one extra slice of bread on the bottom and one extra on the top. Those are sacrificial slices.
Oh.
All right,
So you
Bill
pull
Nye.
that out.
I
I
like
love
this.
that. Yeah.
Plus,
Or-
it adds cost to my sandwich.
Or this says you can just leave it on a stone.
What?
I mean, like a cooking stone.
Very biblical. Hold on a second.
Going at our cops, at our police. And if it hits you, that's worse than a brick because it's got force.
Force.
It's the perfect size. It's like made perfect. And when they get caught, they say, no, this is just soup for my family.
This fucker better, if he does get to debate,
I think
I
he's
hope
actually
he just fucking talks the whole time.
like that.
I hope he talks about soup.
Well,
the
the thing
whole time.
is I don't think that he knew that there was soup in cans. I think that surprised him the most.
Oh, what is this?
Why are you putting soup in cans?
What's
What
this
is it?
can of pop?
You make soup. You have a soup pot. What are you talking about
Ravioli
cans?
pop. Well, that sounds
What?
funny.
Weird. Split pea pop? This is gross. Cream of celery. And you can't even open it. There's not a tab. This is horrible.
Clam chowder pop.
No.
This is gross.
You got it in diet?
What is that, Shasta?
You know I drink diet.
Is that Shasta bisque?
Oh man.
I don't know.
Go on, Trump.
And then the media says, this is just soup. These people are very, very innocent. They're innocent people. These are just protesters. Isn't it wonderful to allow protesting? No. And by the way, the media knows it better than we do. They know what's going on. I don't know what's wrong with them.
I'm seriously not sure if I just watched
Oh, fuck off. Let me hear him talk about soup. I don't care about what you think.
Did I seriously hear him talk about soup and how
Fucking
it's
dickhead.
lighter than a brick and he can really wing it? Did I hear that?
I don't know which one you could throw further. Depends what kind of soup it is.
For sure. I mean, if you got the classic tomato, that's pretty heavy soup.
You can throw a fucking.
because you gotta.
Whoa, hold on a second.
What do you
bud.
got?
I got an ant in the studio. Oh no.
They were crazy when I came in because of all the food that got left out last week.
Oh shit!
There's like 40 flies
This
and
ant
ants.
is incredible.
Get him off your microphone.
I got him.
You'll hear it on the.
They're in there. Hello, ants.
We want to speak too.
I'm back.
If you start getting hit by small cans of soup, you know you pissed them off.
If you
man.
could pick a soup to throw at a cop, what soup would it be? Because doesn't the soup have to make a statement too?
Well,
Wait, hold on. In Wisconsin,
Assuming I don't like the cops.
I'm just.
Because
It
I like
depend-
them. I'd probably check them as like a pack of ramen noodles if I would.
Well, my thing is,
that's nice. That's soft.
let's do it. It's independent of the protests or any of the rallies that are going on. Doesn't have anything to do with it. I'm
What's-
just saying, if you were gonna fucking peg a cop,
Yeah.
Pegasus cop with
Yeah.
Well, just
a can of
can we
soup,
just say anybody, or does it have to be a cop?
I think you would make a different choice though.
Okay.
I think you
For sure.
like if I'm gonna hit you with a can of soup, I'd probably pick.
Well, hold on now. See, mine would depend on where we're at. If we're
That's what I was talking about.
like
Casey.
East Coast
Yeah,
or something,
exactly.
I'm hitting with some clam chowder
There we go.
for sure.
You gonna go regional with
Oh,
your
for
choice?
sure.
then?
Yeah, I'm gonna do the same thing.
You're a regional soup
Yeah,
thrower.
because you
I-
got a
I'd
cheese.
say probably like a ham and bean, no matter where you're at.
that
That's
works
true.
everywhere.
Something pork.
That works everywhere.
Something
I was
pork
going.
related.
I was gonna go beef and broccoli because that's classic.
Do they make that in cans?
I don't. Yeah. I was
I
just
don't
gonna
know.
throw a hearty vegetable soup.
So they make a beef
Something
and
with the
vegetable.
sloshy. So
That
like,
is sloshy. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. The
Dude.
beef. You know the little beef parts in there? What's that made out of, man?
Who's that fucking doctor that made up the coronavirus? That's
Kevorkian.
Fauci.
yeah, Fauci.
that guy?
I'd fucking do a soup throw off with him, like a soup draw.
Oh yeah.
Are you saying
Standing-
you could outthrow him?
Oh, just standing
for
back to
sure.
back, take 20 paces in each
And
direction.
you knock him in his big head.
turn around, and his would go fucking over 58 feet to the right.
What if he just KO'd you in your jaw with it?
Fucking Spyro
I
gyro.
switch it around. What would you want?
Oh,
to be,
we've seen him
what
throw.
soup would you want them to throw at?
Well,
in case you caught one, you'd be like, "Oh yeah, this is awesome.
That's
Oh,
cool.
you know
Crystal
what I mean?
Pepsi.
Cool.
Cool.
I love that.
I want a tomato. That way, if it breaks open, you don't know if it's blood or.
I hate it when people put vegetables in soups.
Why?
I mean, isn't that kind of the point of a soup?
I mean, you got cream of broccoli.
I like.
I hate
potato-
it when they cream stuff.
No,
What are you
like
doing?
what is the like a
You don't like
vegetable
stew?
stew? Yeah. Fuck off. Get your fucking corn out of my soup. You know what I mean?
There's
Get
some
your
corn-
get
Oh,
your
I
green
got
beans
corn
out
in
of there.
Stew.
My wife will put corn in anything if she could
Oh,
find
that's
a chance.
true. That's been
All the shit vegetables they
Yeah.
throw in there.
Yeah, once you get married
Celery.
to a woman that appreciates
the
corn, it's
recipe
worst
says
thing you
2
ever do.
teaspoons of sugar, but you know I got something better instead. This whole shitload of corn that's gonna make it taste like shit.
But put on my
That'll sweeten it up.
Sweet
my-
corn.
put on my ethanol pajamas and go make some fucking dinner. This is great.
It's great.
What are we having tonight? Nachos. Why is it covered in corn?
Because it's special.
Well, we had it.
It's corn
Season
shows.
it up.
We had corn. Right.
We
Throw it
always
at a protester next time.
Yeah.
Hey, babe, do you want me to maybe get some corn ready for the
Nope.
grill?
Nope.
Well, why would I get?
Why? Next to my steak? What are you doing?
Well, do you want to
I'm
marinate?
gonna prep some corn. For what? What
well,
are you
marinate
talking about?
the steak in corn.
We're gonna be eating burritos tonight. I
Are you
get
talking
some
about
corn. I'm gonna get some corn
popcorn?
ready.
Popcorn.
No, corn. Can't taste it.
What?
That's what her excuse. That's what people have been doing that fucking ruse for years. You can't taste it. I've always hated that. It's come up on the show a million
Well, I
times.
mean, you can't
then don't
digest
put it in.
You can't digest
If you can't
it either.
taste it, then there's no point.
Filler.
It's a
Yeah,
filler.
it's filler.
You don't have to have filler at home. We're not running a goddamn restaurant at home. You don't have to have filler.
I mean, rice.
I'll
white
just
rice.
make another burrito.
After I heard your
Till I'm
recipe
full.
for your sandwich, I think you kind of do. You got to cut your budget down somewhere, Mr. Black Forest Ham.
That's
Okay.
true. There's corn in my sandwich. Maybe that's what,
Okay.
that's making it wet.
That's probably what's making it. You got to drain it first, bud. You can't just spoon it out of a can. You get that liquid on there. It's
Slathered
been there a
corn all
whole
over my
day.
sandwich. This will be good later. Can't taste it.
Can't taste it, but I'll be full.
Plus, you got to eat your vegetables.
Cream corn and salami.
Fuck, this will be great.
Actually sounds
It's
good.
water. And then they have cans of soup. Soup. And they throw the cans of soup. That's better than a brick because you can't throw a brick. It's too heavy.
That's true, buddy.
You can't throw a brick. I could throw a brick.
Well, I mean, they throw bricks too, but I mean, I
Much
think
like him not knowing what soup is.
if you're in a pinch,
He doesn't know what a brick is.
Exactly.
that
He
building
thinks the bricks are like what they make like
fucking
cinder
cinder
blocks
blocks
out
are
of.
bigger.
Yeah. Well, and then when that building's burning down, you got to wait until it cools off to throw the bricks. You got to wait until it cools down,
No,
falls over, and
The
then throw
owners,
the brick.
if you've watched the new videos, the owners are getting bricks delivered in because they want the insurance claim. Just like there was like two businesses like across the street from where
Smart.
one was actually burning. Both their fires started from the back of their buildings,
Right.
and they're burning their own shit down for the insurance claims.
But you know, here's the cool. Here's the,
some looters just lit the back of my building on fire.
here's the cool thing.
K's this and that.
I mean, it could have been a soup storm. That soup storm came through.
If you were gonna fire a can of soup at a officer or,
Okay.
or person, you're right. It doesn't have to be an officer.
At Casey, it'd be something cheesy.
How would you throw it? Would you throw it
Underhand, of course.
Well, there's a lot of ways.
Well, no, if you get the
over-
height.
Over, no,
You go football or baseball
oh,
style.
Yeah, I'm going over
Oh,
the
you
top.
One
Oh,
finger
yeah.
on back.
Oh yeah,
But
maybe
are you
two.
throwing it
I'll probably
hard,
get-
or are you going to try to do that move where you throw
Oh,
like the
no.
football a mile high
That's
in the
what I
air?
was going to do, and then it hit
No.
once it hits you.
Javelin throw. Nice 42-degree angle, maybe.
Okay, Bill Nye.
And-
How,
and
how
you want-
fast
over
does
the top? I'm throwing a 15-yard in route, man.
if you
true.
drop a fucking penny? Like, isn't that the thing that it'll cut through somebody's head?
Yeah.
Well,
up
Or are we
high.
throwing them from the top of buildings, or are we just throwing them from
no, but I
level?
can throw it as tall as a building.
Yeah,
And,
easy.
like if I throw it at you from here as hard as I can in the face, I
Okay.
think it would actually hurt you worse if I threw it up and let God use gravity to bring it down on you.
I don't know if that's
No, because it'd reach terminal velocity. You could probably throw faster than terminal velocity.
And the
especially close, especially
Thanks.
that.
It's also a good movie.
And the soup would cook.
That's true.
But
throw it
and
up
your
higher.
aim would be a lot harder. I would move.
No, but in this situation, when there's just a line of officers,
Oh, you're just
Oh.
chucking them in the
you
air.
just go up.
Well, if they've got the shields, you're right. I'm in.
Oh,
for
if
sure.
you do go up, yeah, you go
You
up.
got
But if it's a
Hotline
crowd,
caller.
No, this guy, I don't. This guy, I think he listens. That guy that messaged the show. and
Uh-huh.
now he keeps trying to call me on my Facebook, man,
well, that's cool.
and then ask me if my phone works. But hey, just watch the show, man. I don't know who you are.
Is this the guy that asked about where were shows from?
Yeah, that's
Okay.
it.
Yeah,
So,
we're from Wichita, man.
Enjoy the show, bud.
Yeah, we're Wichita. Kansas.
I think he's
It's
trying to
Kansas.
call in, maybe.
Well, I would think that, except for he called me earlier when we
Ah.
weren't on,
Hey, bud.
and then said, "Does your phone work?"
What
And
you
I
doing tonight?
Who are you? I mean, I don't know who you are, man.
Right. Well, maybe he wants to hire you.
Well, send a fucking message about what you want to call about.
Oh, yeah.
Don't just call me.
We're watching. You get just message the show, man.
Chris and PA's been a listener for fucking since we've been doing it 10 years.
Yeah.
And I finally gave him my number last week.
Right.
It takes 10
And
years.
he called.
I don't
Yeah.
have it, and I've known you for 5 now.
I literally have not saved Casey's
I'm not
number.
even
Every
your
time he
face-
calls, I'm like, who the fuck has it? You have a weird phone number too.
Well, but to be fair,
Where's your phone from? Like a T-Mobile from
Yeah, it starts
California
with a
or something? It's
9.
like a cricket phone or something?
880, bud. That's a common.
880 is not common.
I see him.
It's a bill
cricket.
collector,
It's a
man.
cricket. Yeah, it's cricket, bud.
Oh, I got to take this. It's something about my car insurance.
Casey moved over from cricket to Verizon. I'm going to keep that
General.
880 number.
I had 655 before that. Is that weird?
That lady
That's
changed
normal.
her
That's
name
fine. Okay.
on the car warranty place. I got a call this morning, and it freaked me out. I knew what it was. Your car warranties,
Oh, yeah.
getting ready to
Your
expire.
Sirius subscription.
They changed the message, bro. Hi, I am with Amy. and my name is Amy, and your car trying to get a hold of you, and it's all it's all messed up. I'm like, hey, man, get your robot under control, man.
What do you got going on with your warranty, bud?
I mean, I don't know.
It's expired.
I gotta pay it. I'll pay it at some point. I didn't have the money. I bought the boil,
Yeah.
and then the car. I got a ticket that I had to pay.
Yeah.
Parking ticket, bud.
That's true.
So I haven't had the money to up my warranty. Don't tell anybody. I'm getting ready to set it afire. Insurance fraud.
Well, you're taking it to Wisconsin first.
Check some soup out.
No,
first.
I mean it's.
Well, how many people does
I
it?
don't know. I don't know the last time you've been in those Sparks, but
Yeah, how many
lots of
people
riots.
do you
It's like
have to
Wisconsin.
have for it to be considered a like a riot or a protest? How many?
Well, in Sparks, 4 to 5.
So if we all went down there and made
That's
cool
a,
signs,
Yeah, that's a war.
and started chucking cans of soup at the
Soup at people.
Sparks building locals.
Yeah, we can do that.
Oh, that cop, that
Then
old
we
guy,
could light
he
your
would
shit on
freak
fire.
out.
Oh yeah, yeah. We hit
When I
that
get
lady
out of
with
this
no
ditch,
nose.
I'm gonna get you, boys.
Well, yeah, if we got out of there alive, I think the people, I don't know, what do you want to call it, residents?
That
of the
all have
town?
guns.
The demons?
Lots, lots of
You'd-
guns.
Yeah, we'd be dead.
Yeah.
It wouldn't matter what color we was.
Meth and guns, I think, are like the
That's-
two predominant things in that town.
Yeah, I mean, I was issued 3 guns and a huge
Bag of meth.
when
Yeah.
I moved there.
Okay.
So
What is
welcome.
meth? Do you smoke meth or shoot it?
Can. I don't know really that a lot of people
Canned meth?
shoot it.
usually you put it in a can
Smoke
of
it or
soup.
snort it,
You throw it.
How can you?
but mostly smoke.
Okay, is
Crank,
it
you can snort.
I like to
and
dissolve it in my Fresca.
That wouldn't do much for you.
is meth the
Tastes
one that
good.
you put in the spoon and line up the spoon?
No, I mean, I think you can't. That's when they're cooking coke to make crack, and then you
Well,
put
no,
it.
you do heroin that way too.
Yeah,
you boil
you
it
do
down.
cook. You boil it and then take your needle out. But
Or
Yeah,
you do
Ray Charles
Coke,
style.
it's
Yeah.
freebase, right? That's
Yeah.
freebase and Coke.
well, but you can do that. But you also that's how you cook. A lot of people cook.
I love to
crack
freebase. I mean, you got to find a high enough place in Kansas, and
because that
you
gets
know,
hot real good, and then you can mix your baking soda.
So basically, any drug
we're
you
talking
can
about
just
2 different things. I
you
think.
can just take a drug, any drug, and cook it a different way,
Drugs.
not about any drug, but yes,
like pot. Like you can.
you could. I don't think you could freebase pot.
But what
Kinda
about
like
the
soup?
what about the stuff they put in the vape thing? You could just
Yeah, you can
take
freebase
that out
that.
and fucking needle that in.
It's just
Maybe.
glycol. I
You
think
should
that's
try. I mean,
think-
Yeah,
somebody
I would
should
try. I'll
it's
try.
it's in your blood already. I mean,
But yeah,
Yeah, it's in you. Virus, just like the virus, it's
it's
in
like
you.
the it's in me.
Could you take a dip of weed? Could you just put a pinch between the old gum and cheek?
yeah, I think you could. I mean, I mean,
Well, the-
technically,
the-
but like just eating the stuff
Uh-huh.
doesn't give you near the same effect unless it's cooked into stuff and broke down to like the
Oh,
the
yeah.
This
butter
goes
and
back
those
to your
form.
fucking air talk, man. We're going all the way back to sandwich.
Well,
talk.
not really, because
Yeah, because you're heating it up.
the cocoa leaves, like cocaine leaves.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if you've seen the indigenous people.
my
but
God,
they
I
got
have.
that,
Oh, yeah.
they got that huge chaw.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and they just
You know what I
numb you and they don't get
Yeah,
all
it's just
super
like chewing
hyped out.
aspirin, like aspirin. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
You want to kill an
That's
hour?
from
Just watch those
trees.
guys work.
But I think
They keep
I'm
up
not
really
real,
good.
Yeah.
When in my day of meth, it was mostly smoking because it's all like bathtub crystally
Oh,
crap
yeah,
hard
that's the good
stuff.
Do you
Like,
roll it like in a cigarette, a meth cigarette?
no, you put it on aluminum foil and cook it and put a straw over the top of it. And this meth hour is brought to you by
No, I've seen
Sparks
videos
Postal
where they did that.
Yeah. Listen, I don't want to do any drug that
That's
I
called a
can't
foilie.
that I can't like make a fruit and then smoke it out of. You know what I mean?
You could
Like
You could
if
do
I-
that. You could. Like-
like a watermelon or
I
something.
think you could smoke. I mean, because
Watermelon
like crack,
bong.
they use crack pipes. I think as long as you had some Brillo, then you could. Because I think it would.
Now,
has
see,
to,
when
heat-
it-
has to cook into the Brillo.
I've been hearing people say this. You actually get the Brillo pad for like cleaning. Is that
Basically,
what we're
yeah,
talking
the
about?
real fine stuff.
I
Yeah,
gotcha.
Brillo, and you stuff like a pipe full of it, and
Yeah.
it cooks into that, so it doesn't all go
All
through.
right, cool. I don't want to smoke Brillo pads neither.
Well, I know it's bad.
It-
From what I've heard.
From what you've heard, yeah.
You want to get the ones that have the SOS already built into it, the cleaner.
You gotta
Yeah, that's
think,
what I'm saying. You got to wash that
this
off.
is
right?
all pre. My daughter's 18.
Yeah.
So
Hot.
before she
up?
turned 18 was the last time I'd ever done anything other than natural stuff.
Before she turned 18.
So for the
Before
past
she was born, I
18
mean, now
years,
that
So
she's
last,
18.
last year.
No.
Yeah.
Sorry, 18.
I don't. We're not here. I'm not
No, I know.
judging. I just
We're
don't know
not
anything
talking about
meth.
drugs.
I like
Okay,
to
we're
bring,
just
I
not-
like to go to drug school every once in a while, bud.
Let's go back to soup. That was fun in our conversation.
But
Yeah,
a can of soup, you can really put some power into that, right? Yes, sir. And then when they get caught, they say, no, this is soup from my family. They're so innocent. This is soup from my family. It's incredible.
It's
and you have
soup.
people.
What is the sign behind him? Did you see the video?
No.
There's a sign behind him that says,
I heard of that little clip and I got the giggle so bad.
NAPO. What does that stand for?
National
Association of
American
Police Officers.
Yeah.
Yes, you're right. Some jackass. They
Napo.
Are we done? When is it okay for adults to get it over like shit?
Signs and
Oh, the sign.
Like making their cool, like just fuck. Like, look at our sign.
yeah, but
It's- that's
ESPN,
what
man,
it is.
they pump it up on that
No, they
college game day.
You could write NAPO,
Hey, look at our sign.
but no, we can't make it in block letters and make sure you put like the American flag, like the stars and stripes
Yeah,
in there.
something cool.
But that's not cool enough, bud. Is there any way we can get a bald eagle to be inside the P and the O?
Well, that always works though. Even in Christian bookstores,
It's like,
you got to
bud,
throw an eagle. in
Fucking, do we really have to make our sign? You don't have to make it cute, bud. I mean, you're a police officer. You don't have to have a cute. Get my eagle and my colors and make it in color. Don't do it.
But
in
those
white.
people that go to that stuff are passionate about. If they're passionate about
But speaking of signs,
him,
The
then
protesters are passionate about the soup.
And the
Casey's
signs.
right. Those guys, the mucho macho veterans and cops and stuff. Nobody loves stickers, but more than that.
Oh
That's
my God!
true.
And glitter,
those
logos, yeah.
mucho macho males. If
Yeah.
you had a sticker book,
oh my
of
God! In their
cops stuff
trucks,
and
their
Eagles,
whole back window.
that's what I mean. What the fuck? It's like, bud, you bought a new GMC. Great. It's got a 5-way tailgate. Awesome. Why do you have to put a big fucking bald eagle in color in the
But
back window,
because
bud?
it's
I mean, you're
there.
63. You're
there.
63.
Hey, bud, listen.
When I look at the
You're
back of the
63 years
window, I
old.
want to see that
The
eagle.
South will rise again, and fuck yeah, America.
We have listeners all over just going outside and pulling off their
Pulling off
decal.
No, leave them on, guys. We all have them
I
too.
love
We
them.
have them too.
Yeah, I love them.
Mine's
They're
just
great.
the ocean. You know.
Oh, yeah. It says
Wishing I
salt
was here.
life.
Wishing I
Mine's a
was
big-
here.
Yeah, slut life.
Slut life.
Yeah. It's a
Every time I
dick.
see that, I think it says slut life. I guess. Mine.
Same thing.
There's a fucking sticker that people that go to the beach one time, they went one time and they bought a
Oh.
fucking sticker to put on their car that says Salt Life, and they drive around Kansas like we're gonna believe it. Salt
Mhm.
Life.
Well,
right?
no,
yeah, sure it is, dickhead.
Well, that
you live in
makes-
Kansas.
That makes sense in Kansas because maybe
Salt
they're talking
mines.
about the salt
Yeah,
mines.
that's true. It could be salt
They
mines.
could be miners,
I
bud.
still got my truck from high
Data
school.
storage
so
life.
Salt life, storage life.
I got the
down
no
there,
fear
bruh.
and the Jinko sticker on the back of my truck still. So
That's true. That's true. Eric's got a sticker on the truck. You got a number 1.
I got a couple stickers.
Yeah, I like it. I like
and
your
it's
stickers.
American flag. You'd love this fucking sign. Eric.
Couple Harleys, and I got a Wichita State sticker.
Yeah, fuck yeah. Gotta get the shockers up there.
I almost make a pass for sports teams.
Okay.
Kind of. You get one sticker on your car. Like same thing with an outfit. You can wear a hat.
What about
You wear a hat and a shirt? Fuck off. Get the fuck out of
Hey,
here.
now hold on. What about military?
What about it?
Well, you get a sticker of military because I've got a sticker on my Jeep with military.
I know,
Or
but
on the truck.
Hold on. I think if you're gonna put a sticker military by law,
Mhm.
you should have to put down what point in time you served in the military for how long.
Oh,
Because I got to
How many
know
people
how
you
much
killed?
respect
no,
to
I don't.
give.
Yeah, I don't have
Because
that.
if it's a dude that was in the military for 3 years during Operation Desert Storm in the early '90s, I'm
Yeah.
gonna go.
Well, but mine's the most
thanks.
important army. No shoes army.
and I would like all of the
Kiss
people
Army?
from
No, the
from
no shoes army.
that
know.
practice different
No
faiths.
shoes, no problem. Long neck, ice cold beer never broke my heart.
Well, if you're gonna rep your military, I'm with Eric. You got to have your serving time on there, so we know how much
Yeah.
respect to give you.
rank.
know- The
Rank would
country
be
guy
nice.
that takes
Not
his
that it-
shoes
I don't
off.
know what any of it means.
Flip flops, man. It's just a little picture flip flop. No shoes army.
Hillbilly.
And there's a lot of people that drive around.
more
I don't know how they
country,
got licenses, but there's
the
a lot
real
of people
country.
of different faiths that drive around. So put Shiite or Jihad on there too. Whatever military you're in there.
I avoid the ones with the big cross with the just all that like extra stuff, blessed by God and all that. That just seems. Do you have to tell me? I mean, aren't we all?
Casey gets offended by God.
Yeah, he does. He gets so offended by
My
God.
family's gaudier than yours.
I'm with you.
He's
though.
so angry he got smited in an early.
Where are we
age.
at
Yeah,
on
no.
stick?
I
the stick
donated more than
people?
your family.
I'm.
Because you went through the stick people, then you had the dinosaurs eating the stick people, and then you got the Star Wars family that
I
has
don't
those.
like the people that put the family thing on there. To me, that's a target.
Yeah, 'cause I was gonna say that knows how many I'm taking
Head
out if I
count.
do decide to run you
Yeah,
off.
right.
That's scary.
Well,
Sorry.
like if you're into stealing kids, which Ashton Kutcher's been telling me has been
That's
happening
true.
like
really
crazy.
bad. Yeah.
you know,
We
you
should
drive
do
around.
that.
It's like there's 4 kids in that van.
Well, they just busted somebody in what is it, Georgia, which is a weird place to keep kids.
Yeah, 38 kids. 39.
Talking about getting soggy, bud. You throw 39 kids in a shipping container.
But
What
they
do you
weren't
think-
all. That was
Great
39
soup.
total. I think there was like 12. The
We're
story.
talking cereal now.
No, if you read the actual story, there's a little misleading. Over 3 days, they found 39 missing children, which is a lot. I got it.
If
You can't say total, bud.
I know.
Sorry about that.
Set off the total alarm, man.
if you're gonna, the worst part about doing the kid stick figure thing
Did
is
you Fruit Loop somebody?
God forbid this would happen. But let's say there's an accident and one of your children pass away. The last thing you want to have to do is go out there and say, "Honey, you got to scrape one of those stickers off the back window."
Should we leave this?
Well, they'll just put an X through it.
And I get kind
Even
of,
then, that's you got to go do a
Well,
chore.
if you're really religious,
of
put a
all
little
the
cross over it with a light shining down.
Like an angel stick figure.
Yeah.
But
What if
still,
we-
it's
what
still another chore. You're dealing with the loss of a
But
child,
it's more
and you got to
stickers.
go put stickers.
Don't you think
I
it's
wanted more stickers.
That's a
I'm not
great
going to
question.
lie.
That's a great question. Everybody, decide what stickers on the back of everybody's. Ready, go. Conrad's. Everybody come up with a sticker.
What stickers he have
What's
on there?
on his truck? What's on
okay?
Big Red out there?
I have a sticker on the back of my truck right now, but it's Chinese. I
Okay.
hope that's okay. It's a
fine.
Chinese family. It's a mother, a father, a boy, a girl, then a trash can with like 16 girls hanging out of it.
Oh.
Come on.
Oh.
What? What Chinese girl joke? Chinese girl joke.
No,
Not I
good.
did it at 7:44. I did it.
I'll write it down. I mean, that's that. They make them
No,
do
I did that because they kill the
Yeah,
kill
they
the
kill
females.
kids. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't
Which,
think
by
they
the
kill
way,
them
is-
once they're born anymore. I think now
That's
they.
a waste.
Right.
Yeah.
Think how many hot chicks would be out there. Think about K-pop.
Congratulations.
They're Asians, man.
All right, what's on Casey's? Casey is a big cross with Calvin pissing on it. Right?
No, I'm not.
And maybe like a
anti-religion. I'm anti-church people.
Hey, you
That's
just,
different.
You just delivered your second daughter. Welcome to China. It's a population thing, anyways. Sorry, Casey.
It's
go
a
ahead.
resources thing.
Casey, don't check. We've already been defunded. I mean, a long time ago.
Well, I mean, fuck, defund the police.
Later, bud. Have fun putting your
Gets
stickers
sensitive.
on. He does, especially about little Chinese girls.
I don't know him. It's a joke. I don't even know if that's
No,
gonna
I
happen.
know.
I'm
I
sure
wrote
it's
it down.
fine.
I wrote it down.
Thank you.
7:45.
Thank you.
Question mark.
I
I put a question mark on it.
what sticker would you have, bud?
Oh, well, I mean, I like the classics. And here's the deal. I mean, since my visit down to Mexico proper, the old one, I actually like murals better. So I mean, if I was gonna pimp my ride, which I at any time I should, because here's the deal. Your car is your property, bud. I mean, it's just an extension of your house and your tractor, whatever else you got around, whatever you're into. It's your
Yeah.
property. So paint something on it. You know what I mean? I mean, it could be something classic, like a nice, huge bald eagle, maybe stealing a salmon from a fisherman or something. But I would like to see something like that. I'd like to see more comedy, kind of like make it giggle, make it smile a little
I got
bit.
you. Like a
So,
mural of Robin
yeah,
Williams.
you
with
could-
the,
Yeah, with a noose or something
Yeah.
to hang in there, you
Yeah.
know, or so, or just memes. Can we just start doing, mural memes?
That's a good
It's a
idea.
great idea, and I think there's a lot of painters out there. I'm looking
I
at
know
you
there are.
that are out of work. I'm looking at you, Banksy, that could probably use another job. I
Yeah.
don't know. I don't know who he is. I'm looking in his direction.
Right.
That if you start put like I said, eagle, right? Eagle's got a sweet salmon.
Well,
But
one of the
you
most
see in the
famous
background
cars.
that like the fisherman's going, you know what I mean? Like he stole the fish off of his line or something. I mean, it could be something simple like that. Where's my Calvin and Hobbes? Just do a mural Calvin and Hobbes. I'd be happy about that.
Like an old Firebird with the golden hawk
Do it
on,
on the
fire
hood.
hawk on
You
there.
don't have to do it on the tailgate. Do it
Yeah.
on the hood, man. Wherever you can see it.
How come
Where
nobody
are all
else
the
did
letters?
that?
What is the letters on the top of the car, man? So when the helicopter drives
Yeah.
by, it's like like a happy face, give him the bird or something. I don't know.
How come nobody else has done that? Maybe they've attempted to, but as far as car manufacturers, where everybody
slogans
sees
out of the factory.
everybody sees the fucking Firehawk, and
Yeah.
you're instantly brought to that time, and you remember that
Yes.
car. And
Yeah.
other car manufacturers are looking like, God damn, that was a good idea, and then they just move on. It's like, right. So you guys can still do this. They took one bird,
Yeah, dude.
and they ran with it. Nobody else has done it. Fucking paint a fucking horse on the front of a car or
Yes.
something.
Think about this. Think about that brand new vet. I don't know if you ever seen the brand new vet. I saw one coming down here. Someone was cruising on the other side of 35 on the way down here. The thing looks badass. when you look at it, you
Okay,
look,
Bruce Wayne.
I'm serious. It looks fucking badass. It's the first mid-engine.
I
so
believe
that's
you.
something.
I believe you. It's something. No,
well,
it's cool.
I thought
Hey, it's cool.
but I thought it was like a freaking. I
cool,
thought it was a Lamborghini. I was like, who owns a Lamborghini in Kansas or?
Yeah, I don't
know.
Seen him. Yeah.
So I see him. So if you painted like, let's just say 500 of those, because all the rich people, all
what
the
are we
rich,
painting on a fucking vet?
That's what I'm saying, man. Like a fucking alien face, or something cool, like a big stallion or something. I mean, decals.
You're going back to the Chinese family thing, aren't you?
Well, eventually. I mean,
microwave
it's
on
always,
the front of that.
It's always there.
We're talking about, I don't know what decal I would use on a vet.
On a vet?
I like the alien, but that reminds me of the soft, like the
Mine would just say Merca.
I'm just saying, they're decals. It didn't cost them anything. I mean, to get it right, I mean, you'd have to have a paid guy
you have
or
to
something.
tool, like a machine that you'd have to tool, but
Well,
once
not
you do
really,
it,
because but I've been seeing those the Chinese the ones that live wrap those cars. You ever seen those?
Oh,
where they
yeah.
wrap the whole car. It's pretty quick. And if one little lady can,
But are you wanting I'm saying Chevy has to make it. So out
no,
of the
for
assembly
sure. But
line.
I'm just saying, you hire someone like that to wrap
sure.
your car or decal your
With cheaper
car.
labor, too.
And then you special edition. Of course, it's special edition. There's only 500 of them.
Yeah.
You'd make a killing. Sure, the new vet's only $200,000, but with the sweet decal package, where there's only 500, it's up to 300,000.
Like a Chevy Chase edition.
And what are you out? $5 in stickers? Yes, like a
Chevy Checker.
Whatever.
Chevy Chase.
Have a poll. You know what I mean? Have a poll for your.
Let fucking kids draw it.
Yes, internet exists.
Yeah.
And Dale Earnhardt.
Oh, they did do that. I did see some jackass driving a Intimidator Monte Carlo.
Fuck yeah,
They
you
made
did.
that in like '97.
Yes.
That's, that's the problem. The decal started out with the sweet ass Trans Ams and the Firebirds,
Yeah.
and then it quickly morphed into the Indy 500 pace car Monte Carlo, and that lasted for about 2 years before it came just white trash.
is
to haul something around.
3.6 liters of pure adrenaline.
Mine's red with splash. Remember they had the Ford
a
Splash. It
V6.
had the.
Yeah, it's V6. I mean, it's
V6.
90. It's 97. Gas is expensive,
Right.
So. We're not
Fuel
gonna put up-
economy?
It's not fast. It's an
15.
intimidator.
Yeah.
It's an intimidator.
That's
a pace car, not a race
That's what
car.
they need. They need to overcharge it so everybody knows if you got it, you paid a fuck ton of money.
Yes.
And they just need to say, what do you want on it? We'll print it. Here's
Yeah.
the pattern. You draw whatever you want on it.
Have your kids draw it.
We'll slap it on there for you.
Yeah.
I like that idea. It's kind of making your own tattoo, car tattoos.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you can get your flaming skulls.
I would
buy
do
a
dragon.
Hellcat.
I would probably do dragon.
Buy a Hellcat and put a Liger on the fucking front of it. How badass would you be right there?
That's a good point.
Bro, what if you throw in a Hellcat and you're like, I want Joe Exotic's face on my hood? Be
I
badass.
just want mine to look like one of the ones from the original Jurassic Park, like the safari stuff all over it.
You could do it. Rabbit, man.
Uh-huh.
You can do it.
I know my wife's company does wraps.
If you fucking bought a Jurassic Park Jeep, I would make you drive around with those fucking tiny little shorts with that
yes, and the
Doctor
hat.
Got
wore
'em.
and the blazer.
Yes.
The hat.
Yeah. Be badass.
He had a full Rocky Balboa blazer and the world's tiniest khaki shorts on.
With the
I'm
ankle-
going
with
to meet dinosaurs.
boots and then
That's what you wear.
almost knee-high socks. I'm a dinosaur explorer.
Let's see. We have we won 4 Academy Awards this year. What about fashion design? No, we didn't win that one.
I don't know what's his name. The
Nah,
one, the
my
main
bad.
guy had that black leather jacket, and
Oh,
yeah.
he wasn't the main guy.
The Fly.
well, he was one of the main
Wait, no,
ones.
Jeff Goldblum.
Yeah,
that's
he
the
comes
guy.
back. You know, no other character besides the chick comes back.
Mm,
I don't
No.
think.
I don't think so. I think you're
No.
right.
the new Jurassic Park is the guy that went to space. With
Yeah,
that little
Star-Lord.
tree. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
that guy, the fat guy from Parks
new
and Rec.
ones?
Parks and Rec. Yeah.
Yeah, and he's still, and I think I don't know. I haven't even seen the new one. I've seen parts of it, but isn't Goldberg still in it?
No.
You haven't seen the new one?
No, I've seen part
That
of
fucking
it,
guy
with the
from
crazy chick.
Star Lord. There
Is
was
it
a scene
Charlize
in there, I
Theron
think,
in there or
when
whatever?
when he was with the Raptors because he was like a Raptor trainer. You know,
The
and they,
basketball team?
no, and he was hiding in the
kind of.
cage. But then one of the Raptors and him got
McGrady!
real close.
Go to the post!
But he would like make out with the
Horrible layup.
dinosaur and stuff, and then have fucking prehistoric sex with it, bestiality sex with it.
No, that never happened.
I don't think that happened.
No,
that-
in the new Jurassic Park one.
Yeah, I
that you-
know. I haven't seen it, but I'm sure that didn't happen. There's
He
no way.
trained him with a rape whistle, like I have.
have sex
I
with
don't
each
think he had
other.
sex
And then
with him.
then the raptor laid down, spread eagle,
No, that's not
and
right.
he
I think you downloaded
made
the wrong
love
movie.
to it.
Yeah, it's wrong.
You watched the
You did the
different
same
version,
thing
bud.
on Scooby Doo. When I
You
told
watched
you there's a
Jurassic
Scooby Doo
Park.
movie out, you said, "Whoa,
It
that
looked
was really
it's the
good."
same actor. It's the same actor. Maybe it was a knockoff. Same actor though, for sure. That
Oh,
part's
well,
true.
yeah, he's in.
Well, he
porn.
has a brother.
Yeah, maybe it was him. Maybe it was like Chris Farley has a brother, looks just like him. I don't know. Maybe it's that kind of deal.
I don't think Skin Man's coming.
I don't
I'm
think
just
you're
gonna
right.
throw that
I
out
did
there.
have a show I wanted to talk about. Jim Belushi has a pot show, and
I'm fucking so over the Belushis.
What?
You
You've
fucking
never been
squeeze
in-
a fucking mashed potato out of
never-
your face, and then your brother gets to live on your legacy forever.
You never been into the Belushis. How can you be out so over them? You wasn't under them or you wasn't near them. You've always hated the Belushis for some reason.
I was pretty big into According to Jim. For a while.
No, I don't think so.
that was a good flick.
He's pretty into his wife.
I don't think that's right.
No, it's true. I didn't even know his brother was the guy from Animal House till after that series arc of According to Jim. John,
Is that the dead one?
that's the dead one.
John's the dead one.
It's a blues brother.
He's the samurai guy from
Yeah.
And Gerald's the accountant, right?
yes, the
Yeah, kinda
lesser
like-
known.
Kind of like the Mannings, you know. You got Peyton, big four-headed quarterback. You got Eli, giant
Big,
four-headed
small
quarterback.
brained.
Yeah.
Big,
Then you got that other one, like Butch or Dutch
Archie.
or whatever,
no,
runs some sort of warehouse
Tucker.
supply store.
Tucker Manning.
They always try to act like he's pretty
I
cool
do
too.
like Tucker.
They always say he was a great wide receiver.
Oh, he
was
would've been
great.
better. He
oh
would've been
man,
better.
he blew his knee
Yeah.
out.
My brother Tucker that runs
Yeah.
fucking K's this and that's over there.
He's runs the fourth most popular Benjamin Franklin Plumbing Company in the Midwest.
Yep.
Yeah, he was a hell of an athlete. I mean, but anyway,
God just loves Benjamin Franklin. I don't
He
know.
could chuck a can of soup 50 yards.
Yeah.
He made a decision to have a career he could support his family on.
in a way though, once we look back at this and we realize that all these players hitting each other at 80 mile an hour and turning their brains into mush.
Yeah.
You know, when Peyton Manning's on a fucking IV drip in the next 7 years because he broke his neck and went and had stem cell babies in China,
Right.
and then came back and played for 3 more
Yeah, I
seasons.
don't think so. I think they'll be fine.
But even at that, like if you're Joe Montana and you only have 2 more years left because he looks like he's 87
Yeah.
and he's 49,
Mm-hmm.
he's lived 10 billion times better than us.
My life's not over yet, dog. Don't
I mean,
put that
Joe
on me.
Namath. I mean, yeah, he's.
Yeah.
Of course, he's might be the
They're gonna-
exception. Alcohol saved his life.
No, yeah, exactly. But what the thing is you take somebody like Joe, and you roll him out there, you pump it full of alcohol. He's still all right.
Oh, you can.
And now we're in
yeah,
the
you can
age-
bloat him back up.
But I just saw a report on this this cop that just went over there for a report, and it was a hair cuttery barn, right? There was a bunch of guys out in the hair cuttery barn. It's like, hey man, I'm here. Someone called about some noise and stuff, and there's nothing going on. So you guys have a good night. Hey, come on, man. I want you to meet somebody. And the bus was in there, and he freaked out.
Jerome Bettis, bud?
Jerome Bettis. He looks great. Looks like he could play tomorrow. That's what I'm saying. You're
Well,
in that.
He didn't look great when he played, man.
What, Jerome Bettis? He looked
Yeah,
fine. He looked.
he
He looked
I
I
don't
mean, he
know,
looked as
man.
good as
He
he
was
did.
like a sea lion with legs.
What are you talking? Come on, man. It's the bus.
They call him the walrus or something. Yeah.
Cuckoo. He was in there. He walked out. He was in a stylish shoe.
Quick, Bus's favorite cereal. Go.
That's easy. Cocoa Puffs, man. Duh. Yeah, keep a chocolate on that, man.
Carbs.
It's the chocolatest guy I know.
Cocoa Puffs? I don't know about that.
Oh, I do know.
I say life.
No. The plane.
Where is in my life at?
Where's my life? Where's my
Little fucking
Where's my
kids,
white
motherfucker.
squares? Where's my white squares at?
Got a big day today. Gonna go win a Super Bowl.
But I have 4 bowls of white squares this morning.
I got my big fucking gigantic watermelon bowl out to put my cereal in.
This is crispy critters. They make it just for me.
Speaking of stuff that gets soggy real quick, Life cereal. I mean, I used to love the cinnamon.
Yeah.
You put the cinnamon Life up there, and I'm eating the whole
But
freaking
dude,
thing.
as far as
And I
cereal
don't
goes,
even know if they still make it.
you have to admit
Oh,
though,
it was trash.
life was living life. They were killing it. They're
Yeah,
like
that's
people
true.
like our shitty cereal that has
Yeah.
no flavor for some
None.
reason. So let's put some cinnamon up on that shit.
Yeah.
They did. and This is way better.
Way
And Now we
better.
don't have to add it at home.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, the fucking guy that made Cinnamon Toast Crunch said, "Oh, dick measuring contest."
Right.
And he walked in there and said, "Boom, bitch!"
I put
his
crack
fucking
on mine.
put his dick on the table.
Yeah.
Eat this. What's that taste like? What's that taste like, bitch? That tastes
Cinnamon
like cinnamon
toast?
French toast.
Mm-hmm. But buy a box.
Fuck you, life.
What are you eating right here? Oh, you eating that cinnamon Life? Try this.
Knock, knock.
Knock, knock, Flavortown, bitch. Pull you bowl.
Meanwhile, fucking Raisin Bran is just chilling over in the corner,
yeah.
man.
Total is fucking killing themselves.
Raisin Bran's like, I think people are still going to
I've
buy our
tried it.
stuff.
Something
It's got raisins and corn in it.
I love it.
This is great.
You can't taste the corn. It's in there. You can't taste it.
Grape Nuts is hanging out.
Oh, grape nuts.
We're
That's
here too.
Disgusting.
God damn, how'd you get here? So,
Grape nuts is here?
Grape Nuts came to the party. Yeah, kick him out.
Hey, fellas.
We should make a cereal
Grape Nuts
bracket.
just hangs in the back till somebody has to poop. Like, everybody's got to
Yeah.
be there, so
Dude,
we'll be back.
That's like Raisin Bran.
growing up, my mom bought.
Have you a cup of
there's
coffee?
Grape
It's a
Nuts
brand.
everywhere. I thought it was a Catholic thing. You guys eat Grape Nuts growing up?
No.
We were too poor.
No.
My mom had
we were
them,
too
and like
poor
when
for
we were
even
out
the
of everything, I would
brand.
do it and try it. And you're like, I'm gonna do this. You throw a bunch of sugar on it.
We'd
You
have to
let
go
them
harvest
soak all
acorns.
fucking day too. You just
No, you microwave them, bud.
what?
You cook it a little bit.
The
Yeah.
Fuck,
Fuck are you talking to? Cold.
You
It's a
can't-
cold
yes,
cereal.
You can't microwave grape nuts.
Yeah.
What are you
This
doing?
dude is into heat and shit. He had a hot ham and cheese earlier. What the fuck are you
I
talking
love
about,
cheese,
bud?
You
man.
make it like oatmeal almost.
Like to make a bowl of cereal instead of
Why don't you make
mustache in the
oatmeal
morning.
then?
What do you
Because I
got
didn't have it.
there?
I had grape nuts.
That's a lot of work for grape nuts, man.
Well, they
What
were
is that?
horrible the normal way.
You don't,
So then you don't get
hot
'em.
rocks.
A big old bag of gummy bears?
I was
have you
poor, and there was
microwaved
grape
those?
nuts left.
Have you steamed them?
I like to
they're,
heat up my
they're better
gummy bears.
steamed.
I also used to chew up the saltine crackers, roll them, spit them out, roll them in balls, put them in the microwave, cook them, and then eat them.
That's fucked up.
That's fucking insane.
Now,
That's the most
imagine-
insane. That's worse than my microwave of the Chinese
Here's the
baby.
funny.
Try it.
He's the guy that's out there making fun of the guy that put the mayonnaise up on the saltines, and he's spitting them out, making baby balls, and putting them fucking microwaving them, bud.
I think Casey's completely normal, right?
No.
Did you?
No.
Did
Have
you
met my
ever?
friend?
Did you ever put them in a bowl and just get a little water and mash them, or did you actually chew them up and spit them out?
I chew it,
You
get a
baby
big-
bird them.
Yeah. and then you
What
spit-
all do you roll into balls and eat? Can't be the only thing. You can't
I used-
start with saltines and be like, that's
He
where I'm
was
stopping.
he was reading Thrasher magazine back in the day. It said something about a ganja ball, and he wanted to make it. So
Gleaming
he's
the
like,
cube.
I think this is how they do it.
I don't know what caused started that, man.
tonight. I make some lunch balls for tomorrow.
Yeah, I'll be busy. I used to invite my friends over to eat them, and then I'd tell them how I made them after I
Okay,
ate
come
them.
on, guys.
But they're microwaved, so they're fine.
Fuck man, I'm never eating anything
How many
here.
lunch balls do you want?
4. I don't know what they
Oh, if
are.
you do
but,
it with the cheesy saltines, oh man.
Casey just hates fucking squares, bud. That's all it is.
but those are called Cheez-Its, not cheesy. What are you talking about? You said that you do it with the cheese ones. Those are the best.
No, I said cheesy saltines.
The fuck is a cheesy saltine?
A
Yeah,
cheese
buddy.
cracker? A saltine
they're
cracker
called
with cheese?
Cheez-Its.
You
Like
talking
No.
about you put
Austin?
cheese on it?
No, it's a whole cracker from the cracker company. They come in 4 sleeves of crackers,
I think they did make that one.
and they're
No,
cheese,
There's
bud.
no fucking
Yeah,
way
there was
that
some.
never
That slipped
happened.
by me. I
'cause
would've known.
swear to God, I
I
would
think
have
there
known.
was some.
Bud.
I fucking would have known. Look it up.
I come from a
Look it
soup
up.
family.
Look it up. I'm not saying I don't believe you.
I'm pretty sure
You
that's
have the
a thing.
computer in front of you. Type in cheese
No, I won't do it.
saltine.
Too busy watching.
Is cheese
Trump
EA
weekend, me.
or EE?
Cheese?
Well, we're going to sign off here in a second.
And then they have cans of soup.
Bud.
Soup. And
They-
they throw
I mean,
the
they're-
cans of
they're-
soup. That's better than a
What the
brick.
fuck?
because
How
you
did I
can't
never
throw a
get
brick.
that?
How the
It's
fuck
too
did we
heavy.
miss that?
They
A can of
mixed
soup,
with
you can really
Kraft.
put
I mean, they had an off-brand ones. That's
I've always liked that Robert Kraft. I told you he's a good
Yeah, I
guy.
love that guy.
some power into that, right? And then when they get caught, they say, no, this
He knows
is
how to
soup
get a
from my
massage.
family.
I can't believe you guys have a
They're
cheese
so innocent.
saltine.
He had
I'd
it-
never even heard of cheese saltines.
Speaking of
Second reason I'm quitting.
somebody somebody knows something about having his balls massaged and put in the microwave. That Kraft guy.
Me and Kraft.
Yeah. He did kind of fucking skate by that whole thing.
Oh, just went right away, bud.
No, he's fine.
COVID saved
Well,
him.
Good for
he's in-
him. It's
No,
that's
I mean
good.
he earned it.
Well, they
I agree.
didn't they go to the Super Bowl and then lost, so they got the sympathy thing.
No, they
They
won.
won.
Oh.
They lost the first 3
It's the
quarters.
worst.
And
It's
then
the worst
somehow
story
won
that's
by
came out,
cheating.
and everybody forgot
They
about
didn't
it.
win
I
this
don't-
year's though.
Was it the end of 19? It was right at the beginning of
That was the
2020. Yeah.
Chiefs.
No,
Come
it was
on.
the year before.
It was
So
at the end.
beginning
Yeah,
of
really?
2019.
It was looming for the 19 season.
Yeah.
I don't understand that. I mean, I don't understand that because at the time I just kind of gave up on life because I told my wife, I was like, dude, if this guy has
They
to go out
dropped
and
the
pay
Chargers.
for
Yeah,
it,
that's
what
what we
chance
talked
do we
about.
have?
Well, but
true.
that's the thing is
A carp is a fish that
he didn't have to.
Yeah.
He chose to. That's when you get that kind of money, bud. Don't matter.
I don't.
He has to. You got to get the poison out, Casey.
Yeah.
And
Well, yeah, and he's old and decrepit, and
he still had to pay for it.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but he doesn't want a chick soaking off of his fortune, so he'd rather just throw some at.
he already had one. He already has a wife that's just not even
doing it.
Well,
draining
that's what
it.
I'm saying.
Right. Yeah.
But he didn't want like a live-in one. That's what
Another
I'm
one?
saying. Yeah.
I think he would rather just have his wife do it. I mean, she was
Right.
19.
Maybe not.
Yeah, she's 19 and
I don't know.
she
Maybe
looked
you're right.
fine.
Maybe
I'll look her up.
we get on crap like he's the only guy that wants to go get jacked off at a masseuse.
True.
That's every man wants. Is
I
to get
turned
that.
one down, bud. I might be the only one that turned down one.
What the fuck?
I thought when all those busts were happening, I thought I was gonna get busted. I went to get a legit back rub. My back was hurting, and she was surprised that I laid on my stomach to start.
She asked what those balls of crackers were.
Yeah.
Well, that's true. I do
What are
bring a
these?
bag. I bring a bag of them in and offer them while I'm getting a massage.
Homemade cheese balls.
You guys got a microwave on? Heat some of these up.
Oh, hot towels. This is
They've been in my. They've been in my cooler. They're a little soggy. Can I heat them up?
Oh, fuck. All right. We'll see you on Patreon. If you guys want to listen to the next hour, just go to patreon.com/those guys from Wichita, and you'll be able to listen live.
We'll have
And
good stuff there.
Yeah, we're actually going to get to the list.
No cheese saltines.
BRB.
Not happening.